Billy and Haley need to figure out how to answer their question. Can someone's views about family be changed through their experiences with diseases and disorders? There's just one problem. Billy loves creative writing but doesn't like statistics, and Haley loves statistics but doesn't like creative writing. Let's see if we can figure this out for them. So Billy loves creative writing, so let's look at some literature. Billy has picked out a piece of literature to examine that can help him answer the question. The piece is titled When a Couch is More Than a Couch. It is written by Nina Riggs. This personal essay details the process of Nina Riggs purchasing a long-awaited couch for her house. She describes the details that are needed to buy the perfect couch and mentions what they would do on the couch and with the couch. The essay takes a different turn when she talks about her cancer. She says, "And after I'm gone, don't I still want my guests in my home to feel comfortable and stylish?" And she says, "I'm not supposed to be thinking about where he will sit and hold my hand as I take my last breath." These statements are different from the other things she says throughout the passage. She says these statements because she is thinking about how her cancer is going to affect her family during her life and when she's gone, and how the couch she is purchasing plays into that. She quickly switches her process of buying a new couch that would fit her family's comfort more than it would fit her own. When talking to her 6-year-old son, she asks, "What do you think of leather upholstery?" He responds with, "Depends if it's slippery or nuzzly." She then takes her son's advice and takes all of the leather options off of her favorites list, even though she thinks that they are cuter and more economical. On the last page of her essay, Riggs starts to wind down what she has been talking about. She says, "Something that will hold us up through everything that lies ahead. The loving, collapsing and nuzzling, the dying, the grieving," after explaining what couch she might want. Through the essay, Riggs' perspective on couch buying has changed, but her perspective on family also changed. She quickly realizes that because of her cancer, that she needed to set her family up for after she is gone, and to help them prepare for the loss that they would experience. So Haley loves statistics, so let's look at a few studies. One study she looked at is titled The Impact of Patients' Chronic Disease on Family Quality of Life, an experience from 26 specialties. This study focuses on how family members can be affected when another family member has a chronic illness. The study performed interviews on family members of a person with an illness. Each of the 26 ill patients had at most 5 of their family members interviewed. 133 family members of the patients were interviewed for the study. Each family member ranged from spouse or partner, which was the highest percentage at 56%, to cousin, which was the lowest percent at 1%. This bar graph was created from the data that was found in the interviews. The table shows 10 common themes and their percentages at which family members were affected. The results of emotional impact were very high at 92%, giving the theme the number one average change in family members as the result of a loved one having a chronic illness. Other top themes included daily activities at 91%, family relationships at 69%, and sleep and health at 97%. In the emotional impact theme, family members reported having worry, frustration, anger, and guilt. These are the top 4 emotions that family members felt. These emotions do not necessarily point to a change in views about family, but they do show that emotional energy is increased in a negative way when a loved one has a chronic illness. Another source that Haley examined is titled How Illness Affects Family Members, a Qualitative Interview Study. This study focuses on psychological spillover effects of a loved one having a chronic illness. 49 interviewees were conducted of people who had a relative with a chronic illness. This table shows the spillover effect by a relationship ill person to respondent. When looking at psychological health, there is a wide variety of spillover effects. In this table, the dark blue is less than or equal to 50%, and the light blue is more than 50%. These percentages show the increase of negative impacts on psychological health when a family member has a chronic illness. So, what is our answer? Given the writings of Nina Riggs and the statistical data found in the studies conducted, there is no one right answer. Views on family can be changed through experiences, but it's not something that can be detailed through statistical studies or solidified through creative writing. It's based on perception, so you can change your views on family, but that is not always the case.